Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melly, and today we're actually going to be trying out Diddy's Buglings 11-in-1 pattern. So I really wanted to buy this pattern after testing out the grasshopper pattern for her, and these are just cute little buglings. I feel like it's so out of the box and it's very original. Whenever you actually do the math for them, they come out pretty inexpensive. This is the pattern that I am talking about. And it comes with a moth, a ladybug, a firefly, a scorpion, a snail, a cricket, a butterfly, a cockroach, a caterpillar, a cute little laying bumblebee, and then a dung beetle. So all of that is $31.78. So if you divide that into 11, for each plush is only $2.89. So about $3 a pattern. She does sell them individually if you guys are interested in that, and they like approximate between like $5 to $6.50 or something like that. So you are getting such a great steal whenever you buy them together. I understand that price tag of $32 seems crazy, but whenever you do the actual math, it's actually really cheap. In my opinion, I think it's definitely worth it. Plus, these are quick makes. These aren't like gonna take you forever to make. The grasshopper, I would say the first time I did it, just reading through the entire pattern, maybe 30-35 minutes. After that, it probably took me about 20 to 25 minutes, and it's pretty quick. Very straight to the point. You do have to sew the two little hind legs on. Let me grab it and show you guys so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the little grasshopper that I am talking about that I tested for her. It was so fast and quick to make that I actually ended up making 11. So I've already tried out one of her 11 patterns, and even then I still went ahead and thought it was still a good deal if I did $32 for 10 patterns, because very much such a cute make. I feel like whenever I was talking to my coworkers, they were saying it would be great for like a nursery, like to have all these little, like a themed critter or a themed bugling little room. So I'm just gonna make these, and I think they're adorable. You can put them on keychains if you want. I ended up using skinny chenille, so they came out even smaller. I think I used a 3.5mm crochet hook. So we're gonna do that again. Well, I'm not gonna make a ton like this, but I am going to make them all in this video, and I'm just going to tell you the pros and cons. So we can already talk about the little grasshopper. Let me put these aside and we'll talk about the grasshopper. So I do want to say that I pattern tested for her, like I stated earlier. I will say that I did have to shift a couple things because our tension is different. When it comes to like bobble stitches or like crocheting the limbs into the round, it's so hard for it to be accurate every single time for every single person because we all have different tension. I have iterated this before and I'm gonna say it again. Just remember, be kind when it comes to patterns like that. You definitely need to take your own tension into consideration. Usually at the beginning of the pattern, there should be like a disclaimer. I always put a disclaimer in my pattern saying that there's gonna be a few plus or minus stitches when you're crocheting the limbs into the round, when you're crocheting the tail into the round, to get everything aligned. It just is what it is. My tension is not the same as everybody else's. I definitely did that because I did have to shift my bobbles, which is completely fine. They still ended up right underneath. I think I did two. I think I shifted it 2 single crochets. He's so cute. He's so adorable. I loved making him. That's why I made 11 of him. He was really simple to make, and I really enjoyed this pattern in particular. The grasshopper was like my favorite out of all of them, but I'm excited to make them all for this video for you guys. That's it for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start, and then we'll see how far I get. I don't know which pattern I'm gonna start with, but once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I went ahead and decided to start off with the cockroach. I think it's so cute. Look at her. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on that. I went ahead and chose these two colors. I'm trying to use up my scrap yarn, so we may have different sizes just because I'm trying to get rid of some scrap yarn balls. We're gonna go ahead and use this dark brown, and we're gonna use this light brown together, and we're gonna make this little guy. So I'll be updating you guys to see how long it takes. I'm going to try to time myself so I can let you guys know if these are quick makes which ones my favorites are, give you all the down low on these patterns, which one's the hardest to make, the easiest to make, all of that. I do like her writing style, so that is one plus already. Let's go ahead and start. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, quick snack break with these chocolate covered pretzels. They're so good. It definitely hits the spot. Okay, back to what we were actually doing. I finished the cute little body. I did get on TikTok live to crochet this body with you guys, and then my parents came home and they're in the kitchen, so I'm like, I'm just gonna end it. But yeah, I have a cockroach body with no head, so a headless roach. It was pretty quick to make. I had to frog like 5 different times, but it was my fault for not counting and talking to the live and stuff like that. But we finally have a roach body with 6 little legs, and you do have to crochet the head separate and sew it on, so we will be doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the head, but we did have enough yarn for the body, and look how much yarn I was left with. I was left with so much. So this is definitely, like, these are scrap worthy projects. So let's go ahead and finish. I think that's what I'm gonna title this video. Are these really scrap worthy projects? That'd be an interesting one. So, and this one is scrap worthy. Let's go ahead and finish the head, see if we can finish with this left, and I'll be back to show you guys. Okay guys, I had to change my shirt out because the other one was way too wrinkly and it was bothering me. So changed it to this one. I think it looks cute regardless, but we finished the roach. Well, I haven't sewed his head on, but I wanted to show you guys how I do it. I just spike it through the front of the head into the body. The little point is out here and it holds it, so whenever I sew the head on, I know where it's supposed to be. But yeah, that is this little guy. And he's so cute. So let me go ahead and sew him on and I'll be back on. Okay, so I made some tilapia today. Not good. It was already seasoned from HEB. Not good. So my mom ended up making some flautas and that's what I'm eating. So I'm gonna take a quick lunch break and then we'll continue on with making these plushies. Right now I'm just listening to music, but I think I'm gonna find a movie, relax. Let me show you actually, before we go on this break, I did finish the cockroach. And let me show you the comparison of this and the grasshopper. Let me grab one. Look, it's not even that different. And this one is with skinny chenille, and this one's with like posh yarn. So if I would have made this in skinny chenille, I feel like it'd be tiny. I don't know. But this is using a 4mm crochet hook and this is a 3.5. So maybe I should size down to like a 3. But I don't think I could find a 3. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. But yeah, that is these two. They're such cuties. We're gonna move on to the next one after I finish my lunch break, and then I will share with you what we're making next. I'll be back. Okay, so the last thing that I forgot to mention about this little cockroach pattern is this is what was left from my scrap yarn. So this thing is so tiny, and then this one is a little bit smaller, but I didn't have to dig into any of the other scrap yarn that I was showing you guys. But yeah, that's it. That's this little cutie. I am excited. Let's go ahead and move on. I want to do the cute little bumblebee next. It's adorable. It's kind of like a splooting little bumblebee, and it looks like this. So cute. Look at the little legs. So I'm gonna start on that next. I think I'm gonna get on live to do it, and then I'll see you guys after that. I just been wanting to spend some more time with you guys, and I was on live for a little bit on TikTok, so I think I'm gonna be on live for YouTube just a little bit. We'll see. It's 5:37, it's almost 6, so it's kind of late already, but we're gonna get on just to make the bee, and then we'll probably hop off and I'll probably work on the rest on my own and with you guys that are watching this video now. But yeah, that's it. Let me actually pick these colors out with you guys. I don't think I want to use black. I think I want to use a dark brown. So I think we're gonna stick with like this color, and then I do have white from Posh, which is right here. So I think we're gonna do these colors right here. which are in my little scrap yarn basket. So one of the many scrap yarn baskets that I have. So that's what we're using. And yeah, I don't even think I showed you the scrap yarn that we're working with. Yeah, it's just a scrap yarn basket. Let me record it on my phone so I can show you guys. This is a scrap yarn basket that I'm working with, guys. One of them anyways. And that's what I was talking about, that I've been like digging in there, and that's where I found all of these. They were like sitting like that, basically. But yeah, this is what I'm working with, this little basket right here. This is a scrap yarn basket that I'm working with, guys. One of them anyways. And that's what I was talking about, that I've been like digging in there, and that's where I found all of these. They were like sitting like that, basically. But yeah, this is what I'm working with, this little basket right here. You guys should have seen the video over this one. So yeah, that's what I am working on, or working with. That's what I'm working with. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. I think overall this one, if I wouldn't have frogged like 5 times and would have been paying attention to what I was doing, I think I would have gotten it done in like 30 minutes or so. Very cute. And it was my first time reading it. I think this is probably how, like exactly how you make the ladybug besides the spots. So we'll see. I may be just talking too soon. I know she has a ladybug in this pattern. I just haven't looked. All right, so I will be back. I will show you guys a finished bee when I'm done with it. Hey guys, so quick update. We ran out of the yellow yarn, but it's okay because I have a big old ball right here that I was hiding over here. I remembered using it earlier, like in, I think probably last week. I forgot about it and I'm trying to use my scrap yarn, so it's crazy how I had it just sitting in there and I saw it. So, but yeah, we made it this far with using my scrap yarn of the yellow. I still have some of the brown left, about that much. I think we're gonna have enough brown. It's just the bigger portions of the bee is in yellow, so we got that covered. I just wanted to show you the progress. We are gonna need white, which I do have white over there on my for Posh. Right now I'm on YouTube live for you guys, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure if you are part of the live, you comment it down below so I know that you guys were part of that. We talked a little bit about Ash Trevino and stuff too, so you guys now know the lore as much as I do. You're welcome. But yeah, that's it. I will keep you guys updated and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I had to put my hair up. Not having the best time today. Yeah, it's just that time of the month. Everything's bothering me. I feel cranky and like sad, you know, but we're gonna push through. We're gonna push through. I have this little bee that I made. It looks nothing like the photo. Let me show you in comparison. I was sharing with my live that I don't know, I did something wrong. Example A, this is the bee. This is said bee that we crocheted. This is my little PILL looking bee. It looks nothing the same. So I'm still working on the wing, but I don't know if I was going off on a tangent. I probably was, and I wasn't counting my rows, and maybe I added a couple extra rows. I don't know. It's not the same bee. Not the same bee. Well, let me go ahead and make the other wing, and I'll be back to show you guys the finished bee. She is a cutie. She's just not round, she's oval. Okay, quick update. We have finished the bee. Let's compare it to the other animals. It's a lot bigger than the roach. He can like literally fly on him. And then let's grab a grasshopper. This one, given it's with skinny chenille, these two are with the same type of yarn, so yeah, we have a little family here. I don't know why mine came out so big and why it looks like a pill. I may have added some rows. I truly feel like maybe I added some rows. I don't think it's the pattern. I literally think maybe overstuffing. It's funny because I was just talking about overstuffing on my live. Let's try to push him in. That looks more like what she has. Let me take some polyfill out. The way that I take polyfill out is I'll usually just use my crochet hook, insert it in one of the holes or stitches, and pull out some polyfill. Okay, let's see if that helped the shape a little. Maybe I just overstuffed while I was talking on live today. I'm just gonna push it down. Well, it looks less pilly and more chunky. I love the little leggies. They're very unique to what other ones do. So that is my favorite feature of this particular bee. This one's pretty big. I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller, maybe like the cockroach size. You know, it's still a lot bigger. It's still a cute little bee. I love the way she did the wings. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pattern. I think we may do the ladybug next. I'm not sure. I gotta take a look. I gotta see what I'm in the mood for. I'll be back to let you guys know. I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and do the scorpion next. Let me show you guys. This little cutie right here, she did like a black and red kind of theme. I am gonna go ahead and stick with gray, like light gray and dark gray. I just typed in scorpion clip art and I saw this and I'm like, ooh, I want to make one of those. It looks so cute. So I think I'm going to follow exactly what this looks like. I kind of want to show you guys how they work up with different yarns as well. So I know the cricket, we did skinny chenille. For the bee, we ended up doing like posh like yarn. And then for the cockroach, we did posh like yarn as well. But we're going to be using these two, the lighter gray and the darker gray. We'll see how it turns out. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and start and I'll update you guys. Look how big these balls are. They're pretty medium size, I would say. We'll see how big they are after finishing these. I have a feeling a lot of these parts are going to be crocheted on, but I don't know yet. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay guys, quick update on my scorpion. Look how cute. On the pattern it says how to like frame the scorpion tail, but mine, like I can maneuver it because of how soft and plush Parfait Chunky is. But yeah, look how cute. So adorable. And then we have the leggies down here, the cute little baubles. And now it's time to make like the claws. So I'll be back. Let me make the claws and show you guys the finished scorpion. You guys, quick update. We have a scorpion. Look how cute. He's adorable. I gotta show you every inch of him. And then this is Parfait Chunky Posh Like Yarn Skinny Chenille. I like the sizes, they're cute. This one, you had to make the body, which when we got to this, I'm not gonna lie, I got very annoyed. And then you had to make the claws, which I really enjoyed making them, oddly enough. That is this little guy. I love his little claws, they're so tiny and cute. So far, out of these 4 patterns that I've tried, because we have the bumblebee as well, I think my favorite in making is probably the cockroach. So I don't know, had an easy flow to it. So did the grasshopper, but you had to sew the legs on. Bee, you had to sew the wings on. The scorpion, you have to sew the little claws on. Something about this cockroach I liked. Maybe it's working in the chain. I don't know, but I think since I like this one so much, I'm pretty sure the ladybug is made the same way. So I'm probably going to work on the ladybug next, and I will show you guys that one. I think I'm probably going to use Parfait Chunky unless I find like posh or posh like yarn to work with. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Okay, so we have this red and then we have Big Twist Posh in black. So we are making the ladybug. I have it pulled up already. I think it's blurred out, so hopefully you can't see anything. If not, I'll put a smiley face on it. Let me start on this and I'll be back with results. I'm using 4mm for all of these projects. I don't know if I said that. Besides the grasshopper that I made, like for the pattern test, I used, I think, a 3.5. I want to say a 3.5. That's it. See you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, quick update. We have a ladybug. Look how adorable. And I was right, it is kind of worked up like the cockroach, but it is bigger in size. It's a lot bigger. And it's using the same type of yarn with the same millimeter hooks. You can see how much bigger it is. But yeah, they're both so cute. Honestly, I can't tell you how long any of them took since I wasn't timing myself and I should have. But now it's 11 o'clock, so I gotta get the show on the road. So we're gonna continue with them. I think I still have a butterfly, a caterpillar, a moth, dragonfly, and some other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one and I'll let you guys know what colors I end up choosing for it. I'll be back. Okay, the next pattern that we're gonna go ahead and try out is this little guy right here. It is a Rhino beetle. And I'm going to use this color right here. I'm pretty sure it's from Hobie. Pretty sure. I would say about 80% sure. I have no clue. So don't quote me on it. But I think it is from Hobie. I think it's my favorite like rustic brown because it's like a reddish brown. But we're going to use this and I'll be back whenever I'm done crocheting this little beetle right here. Okay guys, we have a Rhino beetle. He has a little bit of fluff on him. Hold on. There we go. Cute little Rhino beetle. This one by far is the fastest one to make. Literally. No color changes. Besides this little nostril thing, this is the only thing that's surface crocheted. Everything else is just crocheted. And then this, you just use the black yarn to embroider. But that's it. That's this little guy. I'm kind of nervous for the moth and the butterfly. I want to do a monarch butterfly, but we'll see. I think I've already made 6 out of the 11s, so we're close to finishing. I'm probably going to do the caterpillar next, I think, and maybe then the dragonfly. We'll see. And I'll show you guys the colors that I end up choosing, so I'll be back. Okay, so the next pattern that I'm going to try is a little caterpillar. I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite color in Premier Perfect Chunky, which is Rain. It does use 2 colors because of the belly, so I'm going to revert back to my favorite like rustic brownish red color that I like. So I'll be using these 2 colors for the caterpillar and I'll be back to show you guys. It looks like a really simple pattern. It also kind of looks like it uses the body of the grasshopper, plus adding, you know, some more bobble stitches for all of the legs and then adding some like embroidered spots. So we'll see what it looks like. I'll be back to show you guys. Okay guys, this one took the shortest amount of time. I would say like 15, well no, not 15, maybe 20 to 25 minutes. And here we have Miss Little Caterpillar. Sorry, she has a lot of fuzzies on her. She's cute, and then you can make her longer if you'd like a centipede or, you know, something longer. But she has the color changes on the bottom for her little feetsies. She has the little antennas and then the spots that you embroider on at the end. Oh my gosh, she has a ton of fuzzies. It's probably from embroidering the yellow. But yeah, there she goes. We're going to go ahead and move on. I think I'm on number 7, about to start on number 8. So let me look to see what patterns I have left. It might just be the moths, the dragonfly, the butterfly. I don't know what the other ones are. But I'm probably going to pick the easiest one and go from there. I'll let you guys know though. Look, we still have a ton of scrap yarn for this. You could literally make like 5 more out of these scrap balls that I have. Just wanted to show that to you guys, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, the next thing that I'm making is the dragonfly. So I went ahead and brought my other basket that I have because I want to see what colors I can use from this basket. It looks like this dragonfly takes 1, 2, 3 different colors and then white for the wing, so 4. And so I'm like, let me just look to see what colors I have. I forgot about the sparkly yarn. Look how pretty. Look, we have a frog in here. I kind of want to use like a lilac. I'm sure I have lilac in here. Found some lilac. Or maybe I should use like this green. I don't know. There's so many colors to choose from. Let me go through this and I'll be back because it's going to take a little bit. Okay, so the next pattern that I'm going to be working on is the dragonfly one. We got the wing color, we got the body color, we got the accent color, and then another accent color. So we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and start. Hopefully these colors start looking good together and I'll be back. From looking at it, I don't think this pattern's no-sew. I think you're probably going to have to do the body in one piece and sew the wings on. But we'll see. I got to get into it. I'll let you guys know. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to look disheveled. We have the body of the dragonfly, and remember how I told you, oh yeah, we're gonna crochet or sew the wings on? It's 4 pairs. I thought it was only 2. I thought they were gonna somehow connect, but no, you have to sew on 4 total wings. We have those and we have the body. Pretty cute. I'm gonna go ahead and sew this on and I'll be back. Maybe we can do a cool transition. We'll see how good it looks, but there we go. I'm not sure how sharp that looked, but here she goes. She's a cutie. We're gonna go ahead and move on. I think I'm either gonna do the snail next or the butterflies. I think those are the only 3 that we have. Let me show you what I have so far. So we have this basket. So we have Miss Ladybug, 1, Mr. Scorpion, 2. We have a dragonfly, 3, caterpillar, 4, cockroach, 5, the bee, 6. We have the rhino beetle and we have the grasshopper. So we only need 3 more, which is the snail, that's 9, the moth, 10, the butterfly, 11. I'm gonna go ahead and work on all 3 of those and I will show you guys those at the very end with all of these. Okay, I'll be back. Hey guys, last check-in. And we are done. We have the snail. I went ahead and used like an orange, like a mango, I think from Parfait Chunky. And then we used the coral color. And then I'm not sure what this tan color is. There's the cute little snail. I really like the way she made this. It was really nice. And then the last thing that I made was this monarch butterfly. So I thought it was going to be a little bit harder. It was pretty easy. You do have to sew on all the wings, which is 4 that you make. So 2 of the same and 2 of the same. It's very pretty. And then you can also like have her like this. And that same embroidery design is supposed to go over here too. I didn't do it. I'm like, oh well. But it's very cute. She's a big girl. Like the wings are huge. This is her little face. I did not do the moth. I'm pretty sure it's just the same, just different wings. So I did not do that one. I did try almost every single pattern that she made. Okay, so the last thing that I want to do is actually talk about all the patterns. Kind of just want to give a quick rundown of this entire video and the reason that I made this video. It's just to kind of show you guys like if these are easy market makes to sell, if you're considering and buying the pattern pack. I do think it's a reasonable price for 32 bucks. Like I stated at the beginning of this video, I think it's pretty inexpensive. I would definitely, if I did markets, I would definitely buy this bundle. The one that I would say that you will probably make the fastest, probably this cute little caterpillar. This one took me literally no time. It was really, really simple. There was only color changes here and then the little yellow embroidery, and this is so cute. It reminds me of a little Pokemon. Very cute, adorable, quick make. I would say like 20 to 25 minutes. Let's talk about the hardest one that I think was, you know, difficult as in a level 3. It wasn't that hard is what I'm trying to say. It was probably this little guy. And the reason I'm saying this little guy is just because I hate working in a row of 4 in a magic ring of 4. Hate it. And these wings are pretty small. They get they get decreased really small and I hated it. It really hurt my fingers and my wrist. So that's the only reason I would say the dragonfly, but I do love it and I would make this again in a different color. I did use like the pink and the lilac, which is really nice. It didn't take too long to make. Like I said, you have to keep in mind that you have to sew on the wings and then you have of course, you have to make 2 different types of wings. Besides that, the body was really, really easy. The wings is probably the only thing that would get me. Now, the next one that I would say is kind of like very unique that I would say out of this entire pattern pack and that I don't really see many patterns of is a scorpion. I really like this. I'm a Scorpio. I was born in November, so of course I'm gonna gravitate towards the scorpion. Truly, I feel like I haven't seen a scorpion pattern and I really do like this one. You do start getting into these 4 single crochets, or I can't remember how many, and then you have to do like back loops and stuff, so it does get real tight in there. So that wasn't the funnest thing to do, especially when it lasts for like 6 to 8 rounds. I really enjoyed making these little, I was gonna say snappers. Oh my gosh, these claws. So I like that. And then when I got to the end, I was so relieved. I'm like, oh God, thank you. But yeah, I think this is the most unique one out of all of them, and the grasshopper. Those are the 2 that I would say are like unique, the most unique out of this entire pack that I hardly see. a grasshopper, and a scorpion. And I think that's it for the categories, honestly. I can't think of any more categories. These are the ones that are left, which is a butterfly, the monarch butterfly, which she does, it's a 3-in-1, so it's 3 different types of butterflies. And then she has a moth one too, which I did not make. To me, it looked very similar to the butterfly. Now, is that true? I have no clue because I didn't really go through it. It's almost 5 in the morning, so, but yeah. I like this butterfly. I think it was a lot faster than some of the other ones that I have tried, because I have tried other butterfly patterns, and I love the size of this. So I definitely would remake this monarch butterfly again and maybe try out one of the other 3 butterflies. I freaking love this little ladybug. I think it's so cute, especially if you were to make it in a skinny chenille. I just think this is the cutest little thing ever. That's all I have to say about the ladybug. And then I think the cockroach is so cute. I think the ladybug, I don't know. I wish the ladybug was like the size of this cockroach. I think that'd be even cuter, which I'm sure you could just, you know, change the colors and it'd be similar, even though the shell is different. This is a chain and this is a magic ring. But yeah, I really love the cockroach size. I think he's so cute. He's adorable. The snail I feel like was very unique. I've tried a couple of snails and this one was pretty unique the way that you construct it. If you have the pattern pack, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to this construction. So I did enjoy that. Like, I really did. At first I was like, what? After actually reading through it all, I was like, okay, I know what I need to do. But yeah, that is all of the patterns that I tried out today within a 24-hour span, or more like 12-hour span. And these are all DidisPlushies. If you guys are interested in purchasing these, I think they are great for market makes. I think it's a great price that she set it as. I think a lot of these would be cute and a lot of people would enjoy these, especially as like maybe like desk pets, or maybe like backpack buddies to put a keychain on them, or just like my friends at work had stated, it would be so cute in a nursery. Maybe you can make it into one of the little, don't remember what they're called, it's the little spinny things that have like 4 different animals. You can definitely do that. These would be so cute in like the skinny chenille or like Bernat velvet or things like that. These are pretty nice. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some type of answers that you may have been looking for whenever you clicked on this video. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you're subscribed. I would talk to you guys down in the comments if you have any questions. Like I said, I did use like a mixture of Parfait Chunky, of Posh Like Yarn or Posh Yarn. And what I mean by Posh Like Yarn, I mean I've used like Moja Dream and stuff like that. And then all of these were actually made with a 4mm hook besides the grasshopper. The grasshopper was made, I believe, with a 3.5. That is going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.